Hello everyone. Today I'll be presenting on cybersecurity in 6G networks. As we know, each new generation of mobile network has transformed in our way of living. From the early days of simple voice call to today's 5G era of smart devices and IoTs. Now 6G promises even more powerful features like holographic communication, AI-driven network and ultra-fast speed. But with all these advantages comes a big challenge. How do we keep such a fast, intelligent system secure? That's what I'll be exploring today. Let's start with the basics. 6G is not just about giving a faster internet for downloading movies or playing games. It's about creating a connected world where almost everything is linked, from a fridge and car to hospital and even military system. This means 6G will affect your daily life, business, and national security. For example, smart cities will depend on 6G for traffic management, public safety, and energy distribution. Hospital will use it for patient monitoring and remote operation. Now, if such important network get hacked, think what will happen. Imagine a hacker controlling a traffic light in a city or stopping a connection between a doctor and a patient in a hospital during the surgery. So, while we are excited about the opportunity of 6G, we also think about the security. Without cybersecurity, 6G cannot be trusted and people may hesitate to use. That is why cybersecurity is not about add-on. It is the foundation of 6G. So now let's look more closely at what is 6G expected to bring. First, it will be extremely fast, more than 100 gigabytes per second. It's almost 100 times faster than 5G. Second, it will have very low delay or tendency of less than 1 millisecond. This will allow tasks like controlling robots, vehicles in real time. Third, it will support billion of devices at once, including phone, machine, sensor, and even household gadgets. Another big change is that artificial intelligence will build inside the network itself. This means the network can manage itself, find the problem, fix them without waiting for humans. These features are exciting. Imagine talking to someone as a 3D hologram or having cars that communicate instantly with each other to prevent accident. But we must also remember if hackers enter such system, they could misuse it dangerous way. That's why we must plan security more even before 6G is fully developed. To understand why cybersecurity is important in 6G, let's look back how mobile network evolved. 1G came in 1980s. It was an analog voice only, no security at all. Calls could be easily listened to. And 2D brought digital voice in 1990s and some basic encryption, which was an improvement. 3G in 2000 gave us internet on phones, but hacker also started attacking networks. 4G in 2010 allowed high-speed browsing, video calls, online payment, online banking, mobile banking. Security had become stronger in 4G. So 5G, which is still spreading, allows a smart devices and IoTs on a huge scale, but it has already shown a risk like SMS swapping, IoT device hacking, and spying. Now, we are preparing for 6G, which will be much more powerful but also more attractive to attackers. With every generation, security become more important, and for 6G, it will be absolutely critical. Key feature of 6G. What makes 6G different from 5G and earlier generation? The first feature is super speed. Imagine downloading a 4K movie just a few seconds. Second is low tendency. Action will happen almost instantly with delay of less than a millisecond. Third is massive connectivity. Billion of devices connected at once, from a tiny sensor in a farm to the advanced machine in the industry. Another key feature is integrated of AI. 6G will not connect devices but also learn from them, optimize performance, and even predict problems before they even occur. It will also support advanced applications like homographic communication and virtual reality and smart environment. But every new feature is almost a new target. It's also a new target. For example, AI system inside 6G could themselves be hacked and manipulated. So while the feature is existing, they also highlight why cybersecurity must go hand in hand with development. Topic 2, cybersecurity in 6G. We're going to see the importance of cybersecurity in 6G. Importance of cybersecurity in 6G. So why is cybersecurity so important in 6G? Because 6G will become a part of critical system like healthcare, transport, finance, and even defense. If the network is hacked, the consequence won't just be about the data loss. It could be live losses. For example, hacker taking control of self-driving cars could cause accident. If they could attack a hospital network, remote or surgery could be interrupted. Attack block an entire city internet, stopping essential service. So, cybersecurity in 6G must ensure three main things: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality is keeping data very safe from the unauthorized people. Integrity, making sure data cannot be changed by the hacker. Availability, ensuring the network always work even under the hack. So, in simple words, without the cybersecurity, there is no trust in 6G. So, without the trust, 6G cannot be succeed. Major cybersecurity threats in 6G. Now, let's talk about the main threats that 6G will face. The first threat is AI-powered malware. In the past, viruses were simple. They spread and cause damage, but in 6G, hacker may use artificial intelligence to create the malware that can learn, adapt, and change itself to avoid detection. The second is the threat in weak IoT devices. Many devices that will connect to 6G, like small sensor or small home gadget, do not have strong security. Hackers can use even one weak devices to enter the whole network. So the third threat is comes from the quantum computers. These powerful computer, once fully developed, can break the encryption method we can use today. This means our current security might become useless in the future. Another major threat is the DOS attack, where hackers flood the network with the fake traffic until it crashes. With 6G super speed and capacity, such hacker could be massive. And finally, the privacy risk will with a billion of connected devices, hacker could easily track where people are, what are they doing, and even steal sensitive and health and financial data. So as we see that the attacker surface in 6G very large, will be very large. The threats will be much more advanced than what we face today. AI and machine learning for 6G security. But the good news is that artificial intelligence is not only for a threat, it's also very strong tool for defense. AI can help monitoring the network in real time and spotting unusual behavior. For example, if a device suddenly started sending us strange messages, AI can quickly block it. Second, AI can do predictive analysis. It can study the pattern, warn about the possible attack before they actually even happens. This gives the security teams time to act. Third, AI can make network self-healing. This means if cyber attack this happens, the system can automatically respond, close the affected area, and recover without waiting for the human help. Of course, the challenges is that hackers can also use AI. They might create a smart attacks that is very hard to detect. So in 6G, it will be like a race. AI used to be a defense virus. AI used to be an attacker. Both the side, AI can defend and also be attacker. Still, using AI for defense will be absolutely necessary to protect such faster and complex network like 6G. So next, we are going to see the use case of 6G security. So now let's see some real life example where cybersecurity in 6G will matter the most in healthcare. 6G will allow remote surgeries and real-time monitoring of the patient. But if the hacker hacks the system, it could put their lives at risk. In transportation, self-driving cars will depend on 6G for instant communication. Hackers controlling a car could cause an accident. In smart cities, 6G will run traffic system, power grids, and surveillance camera. If these are hacked, it could paralyze an entire city. In the military and defense, 6G will be used for secure communication on the battlefield. A security failure could be mean loss of national security. In the financial sector, a very fast transaction between depends on the 6G. The hacker could steal the money or disrupt the economy if the system is not secure. So we see 6G cybersecurity is not just about protecting phones, it's about protecting lives, economy, and even the nation. And then, so what are the possible solutions for securing 6G? The first solution is post-quantum cryptography. These are new type of encryption which cannot be broken by the quantum computer. Researchers are already working on this. The second solution is blockchain technology. Blockchain can provide secure, decentralized trust between the billion of devices without relying on one central authority. The third is the combination of AI with the cybersecurity. AI will be used to create a smart network that can learn and predict and defend themselves automatically. And finally, we need global cooperation for 6G. 6G will not belong to one country. It will be the worldwide network. So countries, industries, research must work together to build a strong international standards and policies for security. Without these steps, 6G will remain vulnerable. With the proper planning and research, can become one of the most secure and reliable technology we have ever seen. So the conclusion, we have seen how 6G is going to be different from the network we have today. It will give a super high speed, almost a zero delay, and will connect billion of devices at the same time. This will open doors for things like smart cities, driverless car, remote healthcare, and advanced industrial system. In short, 6G will not change technology, but will also change the way we live our daily life. But we also saw these benefits come with a dangerous risk. If 6G is not protected, hacker could cause a damage on very large scale. Imagine if the hacker takes control of the traffic system in smart cities, or they break into a hospital remote, if they use a weak IoT system to launch a massive cyber attack. This is not a small problem. This could affect a million of people. That is why cybersecurity is a backbone of 6G. The future solutions are already being discussed. We will need a new type of encryption that even quantum computers cannot break. We must use AI to fight cyber attacks and detect problems in real time. Blockchain can help us build trust among the billion of devices, and most importantly, all countries have to work together to make the global security rules of 6G. Because the network will connect the whole world, so the final message is that 6G will only succeed if safe. So my final message is 6G will only succeed if it is safe. No secure 6G means no reliable 6G. If we take security seriously, then 6G will not just be another update of mobile network. It will become a backbone of the smarter, safer, and more connected world. With strong security, we can trust 6G to run our hospitals, our transport system, our business, our home, and even the national defense without without a fear of attack. Building strong security means giving a confidence to the people, companies, and government that the technology they depends on every second of the day will not fail them. It means protecting life, protecting privacy, protecting the future. So, if we build 6G with the right defense using advanced cryptography, AI driven protection, blockchain, and global cooperation, then 6G will be truly transform our future in safe and positive way. In simple words, security is not just one part of 6G. It is the heart of 6G. Without security, there is no trust, and without the trust there is no 6G. So let's remember, if we build a 6G with strong security, it will be truly transform our life powerful in positive way. So the post quantum Quantum cryptography resists the tomorrow's hacker, AI to detect the hacker in real time, blockchain to build the trust among the billion of devices, and global cooperation to make worldwide difference rules. Then 60 will not just be secure, it will be unstoppable. Thank you so much. So by here I'm stopping this presentation. Thank you.